Hi lovelies, welcome to today's episode. As I mentioned in the previous vlog, I would like to make a gift hamper for a friend of mine who has placed an order. So today we are working on a baby boots, a crochet baby boots, and I will insert a picture here. I will insert a picture here or here showing the inspiration that we're going for. It's a crochet boot that I gifted a while back. So initially I wanted to make something as simple and as easy peasy as the inspiration photos they had before, but then with the way my crochet skills has grown, with the way I feel this morning, with the way the vibes are vibing, I want to do something different. Not different in terms of the design, but different in terms of the yarn, because again the gift I gave her was I think a child between 0 to about 6 months old, and now I want to make something that is between 6 to say 12 months old. Yesterday I was looking at a YouTube video that said if you're going to make a crochet boots for a baby, kindly consider 12 months, because anything beyond 12 months can be a little bit of a risk hazard for the child because they are starting to learn how to walk. So they're saying instead of making crochet boots, just make them socks. So with that in mind, I am making shoes for a 10-month-old so that she can wait until probably 12 months going. Point is, the project is going to be a little bit bigger than the initial one. Some of the things that I'm contemplating for this project is yarn such as this, coupled with say white or like fancy yarn like this. You remember we got this a while back last year. We just bought one of each, and I'm thinking I'll pair this one with this one. So initially I wanted to make this one. I wanted to make a project with this one, the shoes. But then anytime I think about what is going to go to the sole, is the white part going to the sole or is it the pink part? Both of them feel like delicate colors. So before I figure that out, I think we're going to work with the red and the tie and dye, because I feel like red is not as delicate. But let's start with a swatch so that I can know what is going where. Are we putting the red yarn, the plain red yarn, as the sole, or are we putting this tie and dye? Let's see how this one works out. So I'm gonna start with a swatch of I don't know how many stitches. Then I'm going to work a half double crochet. I'm using half double crochet because I feel like it has a higher surface area. It's going to give me that mental picture faster. If you've seen other of my crochet videos, you know some of the unpopular opinions I have about yarn, about the tie and dye. You know my reservation about these multicolored yarns. I said these multicolored yarns give a scrappy look, and I'm not a big fan of scrappy look. So I'm very particular about the placement of this tie and dye. I see people make bags, clothes, dresses of tie and dye, and they are in awe. I wish I could tell you that I've ever seen any of them being beautiful. An entire cloth, an entire tote bag of tie and dye. I keep looking at those projects and I'm asking myself why. But I know it is such a subjective and a very personal opinion. I know it's such an unpopular opinion, because I find most of the crocheters and knitters love that scrappy look. As for me, in my house, which is just me again, tie and dye looks are made for specific areas. Let us say the calf areas, or like the bodies, or like the waistbands, but not entire projects. I think it gives it that extra something. What do you guys think? As I crochet this, all my limiting beliefs on tie and dye are just resurrecting, and I'm asking myself, do you even want to continue with this project? It's like, so this is what we have is the swatch. I find it so busy. But then let us pair it with the red. Let us see, let us see, let us see. I'm not cutting any yarn off because this is just a sample. So I'm just leaving the cone. Both yarns are continuing. This is perfect. This is perfect. I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do. Yep, let us start. So the choice has been done. We'll work with the red yarn, with the gray tie and dye. We're going to start off the project. I'm starting off with a foundation chain of 11, then 3 double crochet on the third chain, then 7 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, then an increase of 7 double crochet, so that means 7 double crochet on the 8th stitch, the final stitch, then 7 double crochet in the next 7 chains like we did in the other side. Please note that this is not a tutorial because there's so many tutorials on the internet, but if you want me to make this tutorial, kindly let me know. Then an increase of 3 double crochet, then slip stitch on the very first half double crochet to close off the row 1. So there we have the sole of the, we have the first row of the sole of the shoe. I decided to go with this one because I love the red and I would love to see more of it on the actual project. So I'll continue with this one. I'll do the second round and I'll let you know, I'll show you the progress. Just completed the sole and the 2 rows of the brim, and I want to change the colors so that we go to the main part of the body, which is red. So I have changed one. So this is what you currently have. How cute. How cute. There are several ways of changing colors, but like I mentioned before, I like tying a knot on mine so that there's no room to unravel. Then whatever end that remains, I weave in, then cut it off. But I try ensuring that the project is as safe as possible. The problem that I've done is I can't see where I've started. And that is sort of important because if you miss out on a midsection for a baby boot, it sort of twists, and we don't want that. What I love about these 2 yarns is that they're sort of the same weight, so there's nothing that is outweighing the other. And I'm using a 4.5mm hook. Yesterday, while I was trying out another project, I tried using the 5mm hook. I'm not sure I put the project, and the project that I was working on became so big and sort of flimsy. I wanted something sturdier, so that's why I'm working with a 4.5. Not ashamed to even using 4.0. That is my favorite hook size, by the way. So right now I'm working with the 4.5. So I'm going to continue the rest of the project with 9 single crochets, then 1 half double crochet, then a decrease of, we'll start making where the toes will come in. It's a decrease of about 10 double crochets. Just completed the main part of the shoe, and one thing about me that I didn't know up till now is how specific I like the top of this shoe to look like. Have you ever seen those crochet boots that people make and it is so unproportional? That thing annoys me, especially when you call something a boot and it doesn't look anything like a boot. So I'm very proud of this one. What I'm going to work on is, now I'll go on the rounds just working on the part, on the boots part, and I'll see you in a few. This is the current progress, and I've cut off my red yarn. Now I want to embark on this gray tie-and-dye. So this part of the boots I'm using half double crochet, so chain 1 to secure it, and then continue with the half double crochet. Since I'm just eyeballing, I'll see how many rows I will work me to end the project. So this is the first row, and I really love the contrast. I'm going to show you an up close once I finish this round. I finished the first rounder. I haven't cut in the yarn, the ending. This is what we have. Can you see that contrast that I love so much? I feel like in general this boots doesn't look like anything you'll get easily in the market, and that is what I wanted. Even if the design is simple, but the thought behind it is next level, so that it is not something that can easily be replicated. It's something that whoever buys it from you or whoever you gift it to knows that you're the one who made it. I feel like when things are marked handmade with love, this is what love looks like. When something looks like there's a lot of thought processing to it. And I love this one for me. I feel like I want to add another row, then I'll figure out whether you're going to leave it at that or continue. So that, am I going for a knee length boots, or am I going for a thigh high, or am I just going for an ankle high? I'm tempted to add a third one, but also I don't want the boot looking off like it is this up. It's not proportionate. Tell me in the comment section, what are you guys working on? Are you crocheting with me as I crochet? Or are you looking at me? Are you looking for inspiration? And is this video so far feeling inspiring? Do you crochet for business, or are you working on gift ideas? I'd love to know what you are also working on. I decided to add another row because why not? This is the beauty of being a creative. You are allowed to express yourself the way you want to. So I I've added that and it looks completely gorgeous. So I'm finishing up here. Look at that. Isn't she lovely? I haven't trimmed in the ends yet. I feel like if I add more than this, okay, it's going to look like an actual boot, but then for a child it might be overwhelming. I don't know. That is my presumption. So that is why I've left it at that. I love the way I put this and this. I love. Do you think I should add a button? Or no, that is overdoing it. I think I'm going to add a button. I'm not sure what color. Colorless, black, red. Dear Lord. Am I going to look busy? Wish we had a conversation. I wish this was interactive on real time. But it is well. It is well. I'll figure that out. So let me work on the second boots and then we'll figure this out. We're done with the project. I decided to put buttons and they're very cute. I feel like this was such a fun little idea. Until the next episode, bye.